Someone who loves a lash, I'm telling you, you need a lash. If it's not your everyday thing, totally fine. But when you're going to the wedding, when you're going to the reunion, when you're going to maybe that first date and you have your whole glam look, you need a lash to complete the look. But many of us don't want to do a lash because we fear that embarrassing moment where you're talking to someone and you don't know, and you go to the bathroom and you see half your eyelashes over here. And it's dangling on the edge. And you're like, wow, I spent 30 minutes talking to someone with my eyelash halfway off of my face. So come on over to Flash Lash because you don't need an adhesive. You don't need a lot of skill. You peel it off and you stick it on. And Allison and I are going to take you through all of the tips and tricks. But here's what you should know. You're bringing home 6 pairs in the Wisp and the Diva. So this is your Wisp. This is sort of like your lighter lash. So I would say if you're doing a light makeup look, maybe no eyeliner or very light eyeliner, go with the Wisp. And then the Diva is, well, I mean, you get it. It's the Diva. This is when you're really glamming it up. That's when you're going for the Diva. One of these 3 packs, and here's a look at the Diva. Notice how there's more density to the Diva, so you're getting a fuller look. But notice how you're still getting that flared out where the lashes are shorter near your lash line and longer near the corner of your eye. One of these trios should be $24.98. Somehow we're doing 2 of the trios for $35.98. Free shipping under $12 a month on Easy Pay. 867-8425 is your item number. We're down to our final 130, so if you're loving them, make sure that you check out of your cart because we cannot hold them in your cart. You got to check out of your cart. Here's what they look like. So this is the Diva, Allison, which va-va-voom, thank you very much. Look at the difference it's making.
Yeah, girl, that Diva is going to be like for that night out, right? That's going to be that extra special occasion where you say, okay, I need to really pop my eyes tonight because either I'm going to a dinner with my hubby or my spouse or my partner, and I want to make a statement about my eyes. This would be the one to pick. If we went with the Wisps, which we can show you, we'll show you a slide of the Wisps. To me, that is more of an everyday lash. So if you are that girl that is like me and has no lashes, okay, so I have to put on lashes every day because I've pulled mine out with all these strip lashes over the years, then I am going to want maybe this Wisp lash that just adds a daily lash for myself. So a natural lift, it's a no mess, no stress type lash. Extra length and fullness is what it's going to give you. But I will recommend put on your makeup fully and entirely, and then add these at the end. This will be the perfect sum up of your entire makeup look.
Absolutely. And to what Allison said, do not put them on first. Like, put your makeup on first, and then your lash. Now, Allison, can we go to school real quick? Can we class in session on how to put on a lash? Because we're gonna help you if you're like, I still don't know. Number one, I'll share my tip first, and then Allison, you share yours.
Okay.
Don't put them on your actual eyelashes. It will hurt when you take them off. So when you're putting on a false lash, and I would put them on, but I have lash extensions, but put them right above your lash line. So I would put them actually on my eyeliner. No one's gonna see that they're hovering above your lash line, but you won't pull your lashes out when you take them off. So that would be my number 1 tip. Right above your lash line, not on your actual lashes. No lashes.
Yeah, and actually, Vanessa, what you're saying is make a top line.
Yes.
Now, I did not do that tonight because I wanted to show you that if I don't make a top line, it kind of creates one for me, okay? I did not do that on purpose, but I do agree with you. If you're going to pull out that Diva, volume lash that is going to make a statement, you better make sure you have that black liquid line. But if you are a wispy, okay, if you're going to be like Allison and say, okay, daily lash, we've given you pads to put them back on because what I want you to know is they're self-adhesive and they can last up to 3 or 4 wears. So this is not something you're going to use once and trash. You're going to use these several times. That's why people are loving them. But watch what I do. I'm going to grab this lash with my finger. Okay, you see it? Here's the lash. I grabbed it right off the pad. Now, I have lashes on, so I'm about to double up.
Ooh.
Okay? I want everybody to hear me. I'm about to double up with a glam, which we are not offering, okay? With a glam, and then I'm going to put a wisp on top of it. So I want you to see I'm going right in there on top of the lash line, and I'm yet adding another wisp.
Come on now. Double lash. And just
Wisp,
like that.
no wisp.
Look
You
at
see
that. I mean, you can see the difference instantly. And she didn't have to do glue and take the time and make sure the glue is tacky and all of that. You peel them off, you stick them on, and you go. Look at the difference on Suzanne. I mean, look at that. That's the difference a lash makes. And a lot of us don't want to mess around with it because we're not sure what glue to use. We're not sure how to stick them on. And it's a whole process. This makes it easy, and you get that big impact, which, by the way, the pack up should be almost $50. We're doing it for $35.98. Now, Allison, here's another thing I will say is if you are someone who, like me, I feel like I have a very large eye, but it's kind of a short eye. So sometimes when I'm wearing a lash, it might be like a little too long. So I'll kind of test it and see. If it's too long, you should clip it from the outside edge. Don't cut from in here. Cut from this part. So you want to cut from this part, but you can cut as much as you want. So if it's too long, just cut it, and then you'll have that perfect fit. So they are customizable with our final 100 to go around. If you're like, I don't know if they'll fit over my eye, go ahead, cut it, and you'll be good to go.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. And you know what? I love, Vanessa, that you have lash extensions. Don't you have lash extensions?
I do have lash extensions.
Okay, so
and I probably could put it over at the top.
You're showing us how to put a lash on already a lash extension, and we're going to see that it's not too much. You're going to get that extra kind of, you know, volume to your eyelash on top of the extensions. So somebody like Vanessa or somebody like you at home that might get extensions, this is going to even make it more predominant and more kind of in your face. Girl, I'm looking, I don't know if that's your right or left eye, but whatever one you put on, girlfriend. Woo! That's amazing.
And it takes 1 second. I mean, this is the thing. A lot of us don't try a lash because it's hard. This makes it easy. So that's the wisp. That's kind of like your, or that's Diva. That is your glam, your va-va-voom, like you're really doing it. And then we have the wisp, which is more of your everyday. These are reusable. So once you use them, don't be shy. Use them again and again and again. And instead of bringing the pack home for $50, you're bringing it home for $35.98. 867-8425 is that item number. So if you are wondering about my